What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and if you've been a subscriber since about May of earlier this year, you might have seen a video of mine where I switched from an iPhone over to the Galaxy S8.
I like the S8 enough to warrant making it my daily driver. Boom, it's in there. I gotta admit, guys, I'm nervous.
And while I had a ton of success with that, I did run into some issues due to some things I overlooked. So for today's video, I want to show you guys some of the best and easiest things to do if you want to make the same switch. And huge shout out to Samsung and Google for the paid partnership, but let's take a look at how to make that switch. So the first thing you're going to want to do is remove your phone number from your iMessage and Apple ID. I didn't do this when I first switched, and it caused me a lot of issues. So you're definitely going to want to do that. And this is especially important if you happen to be in a group chat with a bunch of other iMessage users. Once you disassociate your number, you're going to be able to have that same group when you get to your new phone. Now, another thing you're going to want to keep in mind are your photos. I know a lot of people are probably fearful of switching to another device because they feel like they'll lose all their photos and memories, but there's an easy solution for that, and that's with downloading Google Photos.
All right, guys, so this right here is a must. So this is Google Photos. I always make sure that I have Google Photos up and syncing all the photos that I take so that whenever I'm back on my Note 8, I have access to all the photos that I took. So you can see everything is just right here. And I've got a ton of my photos here. It even dates back to like 2013. Look at young Ari. Look at you.
So pretty.
So with that, there's really no need to worry. All the photos that were on my iPhone are now on my Note 8. And of course, photos and videos aren't the only things we keep on our phone. So if you're worried about your files and documents, you can also use Google Drive to keep everything all in one place. And not only is it great to have Google Drive on your phone for making the switch, but you can access it on any computer as well. So any documents or anything important that you want to keep in your Google Drive, you can access on your computer. And one app that I'm low-key in love with is Google Play Music. Now with this, I was able to take my entire iTunes library and import it into Google Play Music. And what's awesome about that is being able to access my entire library from anywhere. My new device, my computer, that is super clutch. And not to mention the Note 8 does have expandable storage, so if you ever need to take things from your computer and throw it onto your phone, that makes that process a lot easier. And if you just straight up need more space, boom, you got that as well. Now, another thing that iPhone users tend to worry about is the loss of FaceTime. I personally used it a lot to talk to Ari and even my mom, but there is a solution, and that's Google Duo.
Even though Ari isn't using an Android phone right now, I can still video chat her in a heartbeat using Google Duo. So all I gotta do is head on over to Duo, press that, hit Ari, and just like that, I'm ready to get into a video chat with her. Oh, it's Cookie. What's up, Cookie? She's like, why are you disturbing me right now?
Say hi, Cookie.
Nope, she's like, let me nap. Well, that's fine. You guys got to see for yourself how quick and easy it was. Cookie's not about that life though. Give her a treat. That got her attention.
So with keeping all of that in mind, when you're switching from an iPhone over to something like the Galaxy Note 8, you don't have to worry about losing everything. And not to mention, you also get some really great hardware. You've got that amazing Super AMOLED display that makes watching everything very enjoyable. I think honestly everyone knows that those are one of the best screens on the market. Not to mention you've got that awesome camera for taking sharp, vibrant photos.
Now there's absolutely no reason to be surprised at the quality of this camera because Samsung kind of kills it when it comes to cameras.
In terms of the selfie camera, I'm pretty impressed. As well as the S Pen. I personally don't use the S Pen like crazy, but it is super convenient when I get a document that I need to sign online. It makes my life a lot easier to just have it there, always ready to go. And I feel like Google's created an ecosystem of apps that make it really easy to switch between devices and even access all of your information that's on your phone right on a computer. And even if you're someone who's not looking to make some kind of switch, I feel like having these apps is very useful so that you can have your stuff backed up and accessible whenever you want. And with it being so easy to switch back and forth, it makes my life a lot easier to be able to jump right back to my Note 8 even after testing other devices. So if you're feeling uneasy or you're worried about missing some things when you make the switch, just be sure to follow the things that I said in this video, get those apps, and if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll try to answer any questions you guys might have. But that about wraps it up for this video. Again, huge shout out to Samsung and Google for the paid partnership, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace.